If you ever wanted to generate AI images on your computer, in this video I'll show you exactly how to do it. What you need to keep in mind is the following. Your computer has a strong graphics card, you have time and patience, and you are willing to play around with the prompts to get the exact results that you want. If that is the case, then this is the video to follow. To start off, all you need to do is go to Pinocchio, or just do a quick Google search for that, and go to the site, which is pinocchio.computer. Then you just choose download, and you'll be taken to this step where you choose your operating system. In my case, I chose Windows, and this will download the file that allows you to install this software. Once you launch Pinocchio, you get to this screen where you'll be able to filter downloaded apps or discover new ones. So just hit discover, and then you'll be able to choose from all of these right here. Note that these right here are verified scripts, and there are also community scripts. Some of these are only accessible if you have, for example, specific graphics card like this one, NVIDIA only. Some are Mac only, but there are others that are open to anyone and everyone. In my case, what I did is just searched for Forge. So that is right here. You hit download, and then once you download that, you're able to run the prompts that you want. So once you're there, you get to the screen. It will open the web UI right here. And as you can see, that stopped the prompt that was happening. So here I mentioned that this requires a certain level of patience, in the sense that once I hit generate here, it's obviously not as quick as running it through a web version like Replicate or some other type of third-party service that is running on the web. It will take time to generate the images that you request, and your prompt also needs to be specific, because if not, you'll get images that aren't what you were looking for. But just to show you the types of images that you can generate, here with this checkpoint, with the UI of Flux, I generated a few images. Actually, let me just interrupt this. So interrupt that, because here what I wanted to do is use this high-res fix, because I wanted to test it out, which uses a two-step process to partially create an image at a smaller resolution, upscale it, and then improve the details in it without changing composition. So let me just hit generate again. And just to show you the types of images that you can create, these were the two that I created. So this was a simple prompt, which was like a blonde woman. And this was a person on a plane. So I decided to go with this woman. But as you can see, it's not that clear in terms of the resolution. So what I wanted to do is use this high-res fix in order to see if that would give me a better prompt. Also, I have a better prompt here. So now it's a cheerful 30-year-old traveler standing in front of an airplane at an airport, smiling brightly while holding a passport and a boarding pass. They are dressed in a casual yet stylish vacation attire, with a small carry-on bag and a vibrant sense of excitement. The setting features clear sky. Not sure what happened there, why that kind of stopped. The setting features clear sky, the plane's entrance stairs, and their passengers boarding in the background, emphasizing joyful anticipation of an upcoming holiday adventure. So I'm just going to stop recording this video, which hopefully is recording well because I'm seeing some lag, and I'll resume it once this generation finishes. So as you can see, this is generating. It's giving me this progress bar along with an ETA. So it does take a few minutes depending on whatever reasons or whatever things are happening in the background on your computer. So again, just gonna pause this and I'll get back to it once the image finishes generating. Alright, so actually this kind of failed because after getting stuck at 50% for several minutes, it just kind of stopped right here. So it seems like this high-res fix actually created the image, but then it didn't go all the way through. So what I'm going to do is try and run this one more time and see if I remove this. So here you also have information about the upscaler. So latent upscale by 2. So I haven't yet touched any of the default settings over here. And just before I post the video once more, again, there's a bunch of options that you can play around with right here. There's also different things you can do, such as image to image, spaces, extras. So there's a lot you can do as well. One feature I will be exploring is the Slora feature, which is very interesting, where you can train your own set of images, and then hopefully the result is that you always generate the same person that you've trained the model to be like, and that image is always, or that person is always constant in your images. Something that I have done before on something like replicate.com, but this would be interesting to do in terms of training it right here. So let me just pause this, and hopefully this time it will complete the whole way through. One thing I also noticed here, okay, this seems to be moving quite fast now, is if you open this folder, it will open the folder where it generates all the images. So you don't have to save the images yourself. It will save the images right there. So let's see this. Now, as you can see, it's working quite fast. So just will have taken, once this completes, I guess, a minute or two in order to generate this image. Okay, great. So, I mean, there are two passports, or a phone, I guess, in her hand. But apart from that, things look pretty good for something that is running locally on my computer. So let's say let's generate this again. This time I'm just curious about how it will generate a male figure. So let me just pause this. So this just generated this image. I mean, not the best text. So if I open up the actual image, I mean, not the best text, but still not too bad. Fingers look okay. There's even something that looks like a wedding ring, I guess. Face is okay. So not too bad. And this was just the default options that I went ahead with. So I can't complain. I like the blur in the background. It just seems a bit too perfect. So I'm sure that can be changed if I would play around with these settings right here. But anyway, that's how to run and generate AI images locally on your computer. Give it a shot, see if that works for you, and let me know how it goes. I'll speak to you in the next video. And by the way, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos. Cheers.